Why is a GCP project essential for Firestore? Imagine building a house without a foundation. It might look fine at first, but it won't hold up over time. The same idea applies to Firestore on Google Cloud Platform. A GCP project is like that foundation. It is the core container where all your Firestore database and related services live. Without it, Firestore cannot operate properly. When you create a Firestore database, you need to do it inside a GCP project. This project acts as the main hub for managing resources, APIs, and permissions. You have to enable the Firestore API within the project so your application can connect and interact with the database. If the API isn't enabled, Firestore simply won't work. This step is essential for communication between your app and the database. Security is a big part of cloud infrastructure. The GCP project provides the framework for setting who can access Firestore. Using identity and access management, you can assign roles to users and service accounts. This way, you can control who can read, write, or manage the database. It helps keep your data safe and makes sure only authorized people can make changes. Billing is another reason a GCP project is necessary. All Firestore usage costs are linked to the project. The project tracks how much you use and enforces quotas. This makes it easier to manage costs and stay within your budget. You can see your Firestore expenses in the project dashboard and adjust your usage if needed. Firestore also works closely with other Google Cloud services like Cloud Functions, App Engine, and Firebase. These services are all tied to the same project, which makes integration seamless. For example, Cloud Functions can automatically trigger on Firestore data changes. This setup relies on the project context for deployment and permissions. The project also defines where your data is stored. Location settings within the project determine the data residency and latency. If your users are in Europe, you might want to store data in a European region for faster access and compliance reasons. Some Firestore features, especially in native mode, requiring an App Engine application within the project. App Engine helps support Firestore's backend infrastructure, even if you are not using it directly. Finally, security rules for Firestore are set per project. These rules control who can access specific parts of your database. The project ensures these rules are isolated and tailored to your application's needs. In the bigger picture, a GCP project is like a container for your entire cloud setup. It is similar to an Amazon Web Services account or an Azure subscription. It sets the boundaries for resource management, security, and billing. When you automate deployment or use infrastructure as code tools, the project is the scope within which everything operates. In summary, a GCP project is essential for Firestore because it provides the environment for enabling APIs, managing security, controlling costs, integrating with other services, and configuring data location. It is the foundation that keeps your Firestore database organized, secure, and easy to manage within your cloud infrastructure.